Alright folks, we're back in the Woodsty, and I've got a Ceanothus burl with fire damage, ocean damage, all the usual Z-Dub stuff. This was washed up on a beach near here. It's been in my pile a while. You never know, as y'all know. So we're going to go after this. Let's see what we can do with this. I think I'm going to put tenon or a mortise. Haven't decided yet. It depends on how this wood behaves, and then we'll go from there.
Ceanothus, the shrub that thrives on neglect and apparently survives fire just to end up on Zed's lathe. This burl was half ash, half miracle, chaos in wood form. A burl, if you didn't know, is a tree's way of saying, you can't kill me, but you can try. Zed saw this charred lump and thought, yeah, I'll hollow that. Statistically reckless, artistically inspired. Watch as fire scars meet swirling red grain, destruction and beauty in the same breath. It's nature's reminder that chaos can still polish up nicely. Even if Zed probably can't. Let's see if it explodes.
With these burls, it's always how far in do I go, because this is the the beautiful burl figure we're going to expose, but the transition to this chaos is what makes it pop, in my opinion. So I think if we can keep this hole, so we don't want to go too far or we'll lose this hole. But we need to go far enough. Yeah, you see what I'm saying. So that's kind of creeping up. You need enough of this for this to offset and bring out the image.
I never forget the lay of your lay. I know how you move, like the back of my head. Alone in the hall, that look in your eyes, burning with hope for my demise. Top of your lungs, I drown out your cries.
Well, there we are, folks. A fail. I don't think I can fix this.
Yes, he can.
I might be able to glue it,
Yes, he will.
but it's going to be obviously glued and I can't spin it back up, which means I'd have to sand it. So finishing the bottom is going to be almost impossible.
No, it won't. Suck it up, Zed.
That's really unfortunate. I believe you're probably never going to see this.
No, actually they will. Get on with it.
Alright folks, well, I am going to see what I can do with some thick set CA glue. I won't tell you the brand because those people stopped talking to me. And we will go from there. I think I might be able to get it to hold enough to be able to sand it up and do a finish, but we'll see. Yeah. That's the nature of the beast. So if you see this, it's because I figured it out, and if you don't, it's because I got frustrated and threw it back on the wood pile. Alright.
Welcome back, returning viewers, and greetings to all the new subscribers who met Zed during his Open Studios weekends. You probably thought he seemed calm, capable, and in control. Isn't that adorable? Today, Zed is revisiting the Ceanothus burl that recently demonstrated gravity's superior craftsmanship by breaking apart mid-turn. After a delicate session of precision gluing, which, in Zed's shop, means equal parts CA glue and hope, he's back at it. The goal? To hollow out the interior and smooth that glue line before it decides to make a second bid for freedom. Zed approaches the piece with the quiet confidence of a man who knows it could detonate at any moment but pretends otherwise for the camera. If he succeeds, we'll have a seamless blend of art, biology, and stubbornness. If not, well, at least the new subscribers will learn what not to do. Let's watch him test the limits of both wood and optimism.
for watching. Stay tuned for the montage, and we will see you next time. I'm glad my repair worked, because you probably can't even tell where the actual break was. It's right there, but I'm not positive. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.